Assalamualaikum, my name is Hala Kabir and I'm 11 years old. I'm the founder and CTO of my startup EcoQuantum solution. Yes, and today I'm here to tell you all about EcoQuantum solution as I was the developer of it. Yes, I'm Hala. I'm the youngest certified professional AI and blockchain software developer. So let me tell you all about my project EcoQuantum. So let's begin with okay. So let's begin with this part, which is a simple data of the weather. So here we have precipitation, which is 2.8 mm, which is normal right now here in Lahore, and all this data is real from weather map API. Okay, so this data is from weather map API, and as well as wind, we have air quality, which is stable and correct data. Of course, we have UV index, which is 5% and moderate, which is perfect, and humidity, yes, it has been 53%. Sun curve, we have 5:44 a.m. every time. Yes, that's perfect. And then we have my most favorite part, which is the map. Yes, so this map can allow you to go into any kind of area you want to search for the weather, natural disaster prediction, or anything. So from here I can search for a city called Shakagar, which is very hard to find in different maps and areas, but finally we have this solution to actually find that little dot which is in the middle of nowhere. So let's check it. Okay, so let's write Shakagar. Okay. Ta-da! Guys, as you see, this is the most smallest point which almost no area can detect. So let me show you. This is, look. So you can even zoom in any place you want. Even I can find a specific home I am looking for in Shakagar. That is perfect to actually detect the real weather and to know exactly in that point if your family or loved ones are there and you want to protect them. Well, we use this map to identify any kind of problems. Perfect. And then let's go to another amazing point, which is the life index. This is basically just about what you guys should do if you want to know simply about your exercise, if you can do push-ups in a very hot area, or if you guys want to walk outside but it's too hot. Do you want to know it? All you have to do is click that button, and you may see there's nothing appearing because after you click you can just scroll down a little more, and this is the Grok intelligence feed. Yes guys, so this is a area where I use Grok's API key to actually analyze everything or anything you click on so that it can tell you the exact output of the real life data. And can you do exercise? Let's see. Pollen count is low, safe for outdoor activity. Yes, because it's also pollen season and many of us have allergies, so it's also letting us know that you can exercise outside, but because there is less pollen. Okay, so you can check on many different categories. Okay, and then there's another critical area. So many apps don't have the what do we call it, the old data of old weather. Okay, right? So it's kind of hard to store and it's much more difficult, but due to my app, all you have to do is just click on any date and it can tell you about the weather. Okay, so you can ask it and then it can tell you. Okay, you can go back to any dates you want. You can click it and it can tell any kind of the weather. Okay, I can even go like the future is kind of hard, but you can like go to the back. You can go in 2025, 24, and any other year. You can check any date you want to understand the specific data. Okay, and now let's go back to my city. So let me go back to Lahore. Okay, there we are. Now we can know exactly the stuff for Lahore, which I have counted and had an eye on for some time when I was making this app, software, so that we can have everything according to the right data. So now here is our main pinpoint, guys. This is mural disaster prediction, 60-day outlook. So here is my plan for this. Basically, I see that there's many natural disasters happening and we can't stop them. Yes, many people drown, many loved ones lose their other loved ones, right? So I wanted to stop this. So I thought, why not create a solution which can just tell you before time, and it can tell you that the government should do this to protect the citizens, and these kind of citizens should do this to protect themselves. So here is the section which we have all been waiting for. So this is a 60-day outlook. Basically, if you you click this button, it is going to tell you the real prediction of 100 years before data, which I got from Ambi. Thank you very much, Ambi. Yes, I got the API from Ambi, and also I use another platform for web scraping to get the real 100 years data, so that we can do the probability, the math, and check how accurate it is going. And we are using this to predict 2 months before the natural disaster actually happens. Because the other day I was coming back from Islamabad, we didn't know anything about a 6.8 earthquake happening. Nothing about that. And everyone was telling us that there was an earthquake. So why not save ourselves from that? So this is how it's gonna work. If we run this, it's gonna calculate according to 100-year data. As you guys can see, Grok is working. And then it's gonna tell you about 2 of the main natural disasters which I am working on, which is earthquake and floods. Okay, I am adding this section right here. Okay, so it's saying the severity is gonna be high. Okay, the probability is this 62.5. Okay, yes, and then 65 nodes. Okay, basically 100-year history. We calculate, we do the probability math, and just figure out how this will happen in 2 months. So if you guys can see, this is actually real, the earthquake vulnerable, and it's a medium kind of chance that it might happen. Okay, and here we have Grok here. Okay, so it says neural patterns suggest high severity for upcoming semicystic shifts. Okay, basically that it might not be that kind of earthquake. It can just be a minor shift and change of the ground surface and stuff like that. So what is this government protocol? It's what the government should do. Sorry guys. Okay, so retrofit infrastructure and initiate early warning sirens before the time happens, and keep it secure and ready for every kind of citizen, any kind of disaster, keep it ready. So basically, if we do the analytics, we understand that there is a medium kind of chance, or basically according to the AI and all the mix of all this data, it tells us that we have a low chance of an earthquake. Alhamdulillah. So according to that, we have that great news, and also we have citizens just secure some heavy furniture and prepare 72-hour emergency kits, just for your sake. Really easy data. Now let's go to the submit feedback, which is how we collect the feedback from people and testers who are using it and letting us know if our app works right or not. So let's go here. I have this form which anybody can fill. So let me just give you this form. Let me just fill this myself. Hala Kabir. Okay, let's go down. Let me just add my email. Okay, let me just add. Okay. 904 @gmail.com. Then we go to current department, AI. Okay, and let's go with blockchain software development. Okay, let's go down, and here we have some options. Okay, real-time air quality. It was actually, let's just say, to keep this more accurate, let's say it was a 3. Okay, per row. So we have search bar location accuracy, which was perfect. It was actually really good, if you guys saw. And then neural prediction speed. It was okay. Let's keep it on a 4. Okay, let's go down. Okay, let's just go with 7. Spelling this out. Okay, and then we have which of the following persistence features were correctly during your testing. Okay, let's just skip 1 to see if this worked. Okay, do all 3. Okay, and this is optional. You guys can tell or whether or not you found any kind of error or something bad happening, which was none. Let me just write none. Great work. Okay, there we go. And after using this, yes, I am okay. I'm somewhat prepared, and let's just give a rating of, let's keep it medium. Let's go a 7 and be nice. Okay, and let's submit this. And there we go. We can submit this form. I will receive you guys' form, and I can check whether you guys liked it or not. So that was EcoQuantum Pro, and yes, it is. I'm also integrating. I'm trying to integrate quantum to make this more accurate and make these predictions more accurate and just help us save lives, economies, and our planet, and just make our planet more protected. And may Allah keep Pakistan safe and the whole world safe. Thank you. This was me, Hala. Bye.